Hello everybody, this is Afro Thunder. This is the second video of my random gaming not series. As you can probably tell, I've played quite a bit on this one. Good couple hours since the last recording. I realized at the end of the last recording that I had a metal deficit. It was really bad. You may have been noticing, and my concrete was bad. Now it's good. What did I do? I did a bunch of things. We'll pause right now while I go over this. Yeah, that's okay. I have increased my shuttle hubs. I don't remember. I think I already had 2, but now I have 3. They should all be on high priority. Here's the third one over here. It's here. Also 3. Oh yeah, I've expanded a bit. I had 1 dome over here, now I have 3. I had a pops problem before, and now I have an over pops problem. So what happened was, I was hovering at just over 70 pops for a little bit, and then I got a refugee ship come at me, and I purposely picked 30 so that I could not specifically get over 100, but because I was having a labor shortage. So with that labor shortage, well, solved, I hit over 100 pops and it started my mystery event, which I randomized for this, so I didn't know what it was. It is the Mirages, this is, and Dreamers. This is something to do with a connection between, seems to be like some sort of ancient civilization that's reaching forward and talking to me somehow. I'm not exactly sure, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty nifty. Sometimes everything like inverts in colors and all the water goes purple and stuff, and it's got some interesting effects. So, or what we might be out of, actually we might be out of that period of time when that was happening. Yeah, there's a little bit of a problem for a bit where people who don't have a certain characterization, dreamer, if they didn't have that, they were having serious morale penalties. Now that seems to have fixed itself. Yeah, I still have a labor shortage. If anyone has any suggestions for that, I'd be willing to hear them. I'm trying to crank up science, but I mean, I don't have anything open. That would probably help. What do I have here? Everyone's here. Okay, let's minimize that a bit.
You're listening to Mars
These
Official
shifts,
Radio with
all my
Panama's
shifts are bad.
your first radio host choice,
So you actually
the
get more
best
production
radio
having
voice.
one person. You actually get more production having one person on heavy workload, if you can spare the sanity, than you do having everybody fully loaded with no workload. It's weird, but it's a thing. So I'm just trying to have everyone. Yeah, I'm just trying to have everybody have it, and I've been trying to get all the zero space computing going for all the research stuff. Why do I want research so bad? Well, part of my mission profile is 50 Martian-born scientists. I'm just trying to get all these done. So if I can generate 10,000 science per sol, which presumably having 50 scientists would do that, then I get 3 million, and then all of these are done. And then I'm done one of the main purposes of surviving Mars, filling out mission profile. You would not believe how many times I've changed this spire. I think it was, I don't remember what spire it was last time. I think it might have been network node. And then I changed it to something else, and I'm changing it again to the sanatorium. Giant waste of resources, because I don't think you get, you definitely don't get full things back when you salvage. Yeah, you don't even get close to full when you salvage. So that's a thing. I'm also trying to deal with filling out all the positions for all the auxiliary stuff, because it helps a lot when they're all going. People are happier. Happy people mean better productivity. And then all this hard-working all this heavy workload stuff becomes moot. So yeah, I'm trying. I definitely have a priority creep going. It's like everything's top priority. Everything's top priority, but it's okay. I actually had to turn off births because I realized I had too many homeless. So another thing I've been trying to do is get at some of these resources, so I put a couple domes in. These are some medium domes. This is a mega dome. Mega dome. I wanted to also do an experiment. I'm going to do it over here. To do this experiment, I'm going to need a drone hub, which I'm already. Maybe I won't use a drone hub. Maybe I'll just use this guy. I'm also going to try and use my WASD or my other buttons for scrolling a little more. I do a lot of this, and it's a waste of time. I only have one drone here. What happened to the other ones? They die? I did have a meteor storm. I'm trying to build these out too. Maybe we'll just let that happen for a bit. We've been paused long enough. Sirocco 1, Sirocco 2, what are you doing? Yeah, so I'm trying to actually build these carbonite guys out. I just threw those down at the end of my last game session. Got a forestation plant going. That needs pipes. I would like to have more than one, because I'm trying to get these two stats up. I kind of don't care too much at this point, because we're into mid-late game. I don't care too much about what resources I have versus what I'm trying to build.
Research complete.
Probably should. But, you know, when they get to it, they get to it. And it's terraforming. At some point, I would like to do... As you can see, I have a very blue planet now. Blue and red. Purple planet, if you will. This I'd like to do. High probability of a Mars quake. Yeah, I'm gonna end up making a bunch of quakes happen. Capture greenhouse gases. Yeah, I kind of want to improve. I don't really like acid rain, or I don't really want to go backwards. Although I'm probably gonna have to suck it up and deal with it. I've done SETI project a couple times. It starts at 2 billion. This is like this would be the third time I do it if I do it again. I haven't done this once yet, but I don't have the electronics. This is new tech. I'm gonna do this one because. And Vega's loading cargo. Why is Vega loading cargo? No, Vega is going back to Earth. That's why. Okay. We're gonna turn off exports on this. You've got 11 drones. See, a thing people forget, or at least the thing I forgot, is you can drop shuttles anywhere, and then you have a portable drone hub. Particularly useful if you've got a lot of rockets, and you don't particularly care about fueling them. I've been using this guy for this water, and he'll stay there until this water's gone. But he needs more. What do you mean leak detected? Am I having a dust storm? I am having a dust storm. Oh, look at that. Oh, leak here. It's not very good. Where's one tunnel? Where's the other end of the tunnel? Over here? I feel like I should put a valve in somewhere critical. Don't really need water attached to this. I'll put a valve in here. I like putting in valves for controlling stuff. They're generally fairly useless, turning on and off stuff, but when you have leaks like that during a dust storm or whatever, it's nice to be able to turn things off. At least until they get repaired. Like, that one just needs to be repaired. I could just... Oh, that one got fixed. That's not good. That's a cable fault, though. That's not a leak. Cable fault, pipe leak, that's a problem. Cable faults generally aren't a problem, I find.
Funding received.
Ooh, see, this is... Aha, this is the mysterious mirages thing again. See, everything goes... The whole planet goes purple. And if it's in the middle of a dust storm, this all gets very green. It's pretty cool. Alright. What are you lacking? You're lacking electronics? Well, that's, you know, that's this problem. Before I do this, I'm just gonna look at all my electronic stuff. You know, just make them all high priority. I know, priority creep, I know. What I do here? Oh, I gotta open these up and then restrict them. Another thing I did, which don't know if it's smart or not. Who's this guy? This person is what age group? Adult. Okay. So another thing I did was I restricted the pops in this particular one to not include middle-aged. I wanted all the middle-aged people to leave here and go over here. What I didn't do, actually, was do that on this dome. Should have done that on this dome, too. This one doesn't matter. No one lives here. We'll get to my experiment later, but this is essentially it. This is a thing you can do. These guys, the maintenance on them is really slow. Really slow. Because they're all protected from the dust.
When I was in my 20s. Coming to a new culture is quite a challenge. Over the years, I noticed how I absorbed parts of the American culture. The personality I have today is the result of that fusion.
Oh, that's
I
full.
believe that I influenced America too. On a meta
You have
level,
problems.
the exact same kind of
How many drones
absorption
do I
is
have?
taking place right now. On
2
Mars.
prefabs right now? That's
I'm
not
changing,
very
and
much.
the planet will change too, developing according to its varying culture.
This is
Next
another thing I did.
practice.
Because I realized I was having labor problems with drones, I actually built a drone assembler. Usually I don't do this. It sucks a lot of electronics. I just said make a bunch. I don't think I'm making my drones fast enough though. So I'll make another one. Another thing I tried to do at this stage is, you may already know this, I just try and make everything specialists. Enforce specialists. So that way you get the maximum production. Sometimes people will ignore you and work wherever the heck they want anyway. Do I have a whole bunch of... Oh no, you're just shopping. Okay. That's very interesting. Look at that. Look at that. Q&E. Look at that. People. Shopping. For food pellets. All those apples, those look like taters. Is that some sort of squash? Those look like pumpkins. I don't know why you'd have full-size pumpkins. I don't know what that is. Papaya maybe? Really don't know what that is. That looks like apples again. Oops. Those look like massive carrots. Or yams? Potatoes. Again, don't know what they are. That's very cool. You can see people doing a thing. Alright. I don't know how to reset the map without doing that. Okay. Let's find out what this mystery log is. I am going to save first because, well, this is my game. This is not really a playthrough, so if something goes really bad, I am going to reload. I won't do that when I do my new series. I'll try and just deal with it. But I kind of like doing things a certain way most of the time. That's the laser. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Mysterious mirages. No, we don't know what's happening. Oh, okay, so just... What's happening? There we go. Inner light. Abrupt wake up.
Our behavioral analysis of the dreamers
tells us that we can mitigate the factors that led to their mirage-induced trance.
That's good. Hypnotic suggestions and therapy can gradually cure the patient to an almost completely functional state. Almost. Some of the chief staff at Mission Control suggested that we should allow the spread of dreamers to continue in order to explore the strange events related to the mirages. Colonists with the dreamer trait can be cured in the sanatorium. But do I want to do that? Don't think I want to do that yet. Especially when I've worked so hard to give so many of them the dreamer trait. Let's see here. Are you a dreamer? Or not? Wait, what? Are you a dreamer? You are a dreamer. And you're knocked out. What? Are all the dreamers knocked out right now? Oh no! I didn't even know that was happening. Oh, that makes sense though. That makes sense. At least it's just the scientists. Ooh, I have good science output. Sanatorium built. Sanatorium's built. Alcoholic, gambler, glutton. I can get rid of dreamer. I don't think I want to do that though. I'm enjoying this thing that's happening. It's not particularly helpful when I lose a bunch of my labor force for a little bit, but this won't last forever, right? I think the dreamer trait's decent too. What is it? Dreamer trait is dreamer. Makes sense of shared dream but lose sanity during my Oh, that's what happened. So I had a bunch of insane dreamers before, not non-dream. Okay, I had that backwards. I do want to get rid of them then, maybe. I don't want to solve it. I want to know what's going on. Okay. Well, we'll see what happens. Oh, in case anyone wondered why I'm going so fast, I do have the speed mod in. So this is normal speed, this is times 5, and this is times 9. Instead of, I think it's 135. It's just, I'm like that. You guys are all idle. You only need like 2 for repairs. You just need to finish being built. Just need to finish being built. Then as little sense as it makes, I am gonna just like, oh, what I do? I hate that. You almost always have something clicked, and then when I unclick it, this disappears, and it freaks me out. Are you going to finish building this? Finish building it. Finish building it. Finish building it. Okay, you don't need metals. No, you do need metals. You don't need concrete, really. You don't need food for sure. You don't need your metals. You might need polymers. You need, okay, so let's get 3 here. Oh. Oh, you're building it. Okay, I don't need to do that. Okay. So now, because I actually want to take those 6 drones and attach them to you. And you still have 6 drones. Attach another 2 of you to him. I need this to be working, because this is one of my water sources. One of the things I was struggling with at some point was water. Lots of water. But now I have... Actually, I don't really have to worry about that too much, because I got a whole bunch of these vaporators going. Oh, I didn't attach them. They need pipes. At this late game, infrastructure becomes a challenge. I also finished the mohole mine finally. I'm trying to get that thing done forever. Don't want to connect this? Yeah, sure. Let's connect them. There. Why not? Now the water can get everywhere.
Meteor incoming.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're fine. I always question how the MDS lasers are doing. There we go. And yes, I just added prior to create. MDS lasers seem kind of important. I don't want to turn them all off though. 130. 200. I don't want to get rid of the Dreamers though. I want to keep doing that. Where's my commander? You're here. We're waiting for stuff. You need polymers, which we're working on building. You just need polymers. Okay, and they will come, and then this will get built. What was the other thing I want to do? You can... Another thing I want to do is try and create a bunch of waste rock, because I need it for those...
This is Mars official radio with Panem Public Service Escalon. We have a soundtrack just right for the blue
Here's an
sunset
interesting
light.
thing I figured out. You can make this small to get your sample size, and then make it bigger after, so that it's the size you want. But there is a maximum size. Number of hexes is part of it, and distance from the original hex is part of it. I want flattened areas. I can actually keep you right here. I want flattened areas. Waste rock, lots of it. Ah, it's finally over. Because I need it for these guys, who are going to take forever to get built with all where my priorities are at. I have two. Are you inactive? Did you die? Oh no! Oh, you must have gotten hit by an asteroid before this was built. Yes, yes, I remember that. I got hit by some random asteroids. Running low on fuel, on power, or at least I was. It's just kind of barely there. I only have enough stored for a Sol. What? What? Why was that pulsing? You guys saw that, right? This was pulsing purple for some reason. I don't know why. Building's destroyed. What is happening? Why were they destroyed? Did a meteor hit? There's no debris. Bleh. Rebuild it. I need it. I need you. No! Oh yeah, no, I took it. No life support. Oh, yes, good. Just turn it off.
Research complete.
I just need to leave it on until it's done, and then I can turn it off. Creative Roblox. Cool. Planetary projects. I want the planetary. I need the adaptive vegetation, so we can have forestation plants. So I'm trying to terraform this girl. Magnetic field generator to keep your atmosphere. Am I getting temp degradation? I don't think so. Don't think so. 100% water, which is great. Creates conditions for toxic rains. Creates conditions for toxic rains. See, it's this. This, I believe it's like 30% through to 50 or 70%. I think it's 50%. You get toxic rains. And this doesn't grow well during toxic rains. So I'm hoping it'll be okay. What's going on, RC Explorer? Oh, you're okay. You should be on auto recovery. You should be on auto recovery. I had a big meteor storm happening, so I turned off some things. I just have this because I need it for the occasional mission. want to see these get built. Let's make them a higher priority for you. What am I gonna need though? I really need those machine parts. Why is no one? Priority creep. We're building here. We're building here. I think they have. I'm pretty sure I got night adaptation. Probably should turn that one on before I cancel the other one, and then might have moved. Sanatorium. Okay, just all of them. Where is everyone? Work hard. Or is it just because nobody's middle-aged anymore? Do I have... I just said no seniors. No seniors. You have your special priorities. No seniors. Freeze zone. I want you to have no seniors as well. No useless seniors. Apply the changes. Middle-aged. You should also have no seniors, really. You can have seniors. You just don't have people. And then you... What am I going to do with you? I'm not really going to do anything with you yet. This is meant to make populate. Well, you know, actually, now that I have this, what I really need to do is make it self-sustaining. So, do your standard things, which is an oxygen tank. Where do I want to put this? Yeah, sure. We'll put it in between an oxygen tank. A moxygen tank, moxygen generator. Yeah. I wish I could sweep. No, storages. No, just small dumping site, I guess. And get resources. Good. Good
Funding
boys.
received.
No, no. Okay, and let's actually connect these two for no particular reason. What else are we gonna do? We're gonna need power, but I'm gonna do that with a bunch of solar in here because really I just want this for this and this, and that's it. Otherwise it'll kind of like just, yeah, I'll do some workshops in there. Yeah, I'll do some workshops in there. In fact, I can probably make more money if I, and distract less of my colonists if I move this. Yeah, because this has way too many people working at it. Although, what did it last make? Did it last make anything? Lifetime production 300 million. So it made a decent show last time. Show TV progress per sol 1550. What? How many does it need? I don't know what the things are for this that determine how it does a thing. Why?
I'm Panamasculine, and you're listening to Mars Official Radio, your reliable source for the music you love.
Why are you saying... Oh, they're just going home. Okay, so what we're going to do for here over here, great English, John, is spires. Spires. What do I want over here? I just want people. So let's do water reclamation. That requires people to work it. Ah, we're going to have people to work it. We'll need... Let's build things for what... Let's build the things we need, why don't we? Low maintenance stuff. You know what? I want them here instead. And yes, I position them to look pretty. I got my rotation off a bit. So now solar panels. Solar. More of the solar. More little solar. We have lots of place for lots of people to do lots of things. Very nice. You can so what else do I want this to do? What else can we do here? Well, we need a TV studio workshop because we need money. We need production things. I don't even care if this actually works. I just kind of want to keep these guys busy. And the electronics factory? Yeah, face it in. We need the rare metals extractor because that is the point of this thing. We'll need to connect power from these to the dome. We're going to need some moisture vaporators. How many? I don't know. All of them. That'll be connected there. Now, I have a very moist atmosphere now. So I am not worried too much about crowding with these guys. Which normally is a thing you would want to be careful of with moisture vaporators. It's only 3. What's my water requirements? It's only 1 now, but it might be more when I have people. That was the thing I wanted to do. Hydroponic farms, just to make seeds. No other reason but to make seeds. That's all you're gonna do. This is a farm. This is for food. Nursery. I don't really want people leaving their kids here, actually. Oh, we should probably put in the basics so people aren't upset. Grocer. Diner. Infirmary.
This is Mars official radio. I'm Miss Escalin. It is time
Something
for
in the
another
center,
letter.
like a
This comes
decoration
from Tony.
fountain. Why not?
Hello, Miss Public
Do I have any
Service. I've been a long-time
left?
fan of the great
No.
music you play.
That's
Regarding our
okay.
future educational
Got a couple
system,
singles
I
left
have
I could do
an idea.
stuff with.
If our kids start their training at age 4, they will likely reach the sufficient academic level to start their lives as productive citizens by age 20. What do you think?
I really like
Sorry,
having this tiny
your
little security
proposition
post in
is
there, though.
appealing, but I doubt that children can
Kinda
absorb abstract
triggers
information
training of
any
security
earlier
officers.
than they already do today. Instead, I suggest we exclude subjects that don't apply to life on Mars, like domestic
Maybe
science,
more
art,
decorations.
and
Put a
handicrafts.
statue here.
Okay?
Tiny little garden. No. Tiny one. Small garden. Another small garden. I think that's all. I think that's all the slots in it. Maybe that will do a thing. I have more available. I have 2. I'm not going to put them there. Oh, auto-saving. My outsourcing's done. That's no good. I love outsourcing. I always be outsourcing. That's actually my biggest motivation for getting money. Ooh, this is getting built. This is gonna get built. It's gonna go up soon. Do 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 do. Look at that. That looks so cool. Making a big carbonizer tank thingy. Oh. Oh. Cool. No. Alright. You're just always on. It's not working. Why? Oh, because you need waste rock. Well, that makes sense. You know what I should probably do? You guessed it. Put some dumping sites here. What I generally do is I leave all my dumping sites at 0. But not in this case. In this case, I'm going to put it up 25. It's another thing for our drones and our shuttle hubs to do, and they already have a lot to do. But that is something we want them to do. How much time have I spent on this so far? 36 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to try and find a place to wrap up this video and then start recording another one, because I want to try and record a couple videos in a row here. Let's see what my resources are. Oh my gosh, I am so low on concrete. Got a bunch in construction sites, which is a bunch of domes. My production's high enough. It's just I'm using it all. My production's high enough. It's coming up. It's coming up. It's not bad. I'm going to allow births again. So many homeless. Are they coming here? That would help. Maybe if I turned on the dome, people would move in. Hey, look! Apartments! People, why don't you move in? I even did a home collective for you, so it's nice. People, come move in. That's nice.
We have a food shortage.
Shoot. Well, yeah, you would, because I didn't build a food depot. It's kind of important when you have people living there. Keep this at, like, 30? Sure. How much food does this many people eat? Maybe I should put up like 50. We have a lot of food. We just gotta get it here. What else are we gonna want here? We should probably put metals depot here. A machine parts for the output here. Same with the electronics output. And a rare metals input. Okay. What else does this use? Resources wise. That's it. Just that and people. So that's food. I do also want to have a seeds depot for the seeds I'm going to grow here. I have people working it already. That's pretty nifty. Oh, they can work on different shifts. I don't have enough water. That's not great. What is this? Finish this! Do I have any water? I thought I had water production here. I don't have water production near here. I don't have any. This is terrible for water. I have to do all moisture vaporators if I'm going to keep this independent. So let's do it. What's power like around here, though? Oh, power deficit 2. Ew. And it's nighttime. Well, I'm going to have to do that. We're going to have to attach to the grid. The main grid. Tunnel! Can I fit you in between some other stuff? You know what? I'll wait till this is done.
Funding received.
Our colonists are starving.
Yeah, I know. Literally, actually don't care. We're gonna upgrade both of those things on everything. What I need. If you could finish this. So if you could be so kind as to finish this, it'd be really nice, you know, if you could finish this. Yeah? Yeah, cool. Cool. Being cleared. Excess waste rock. Ah, mirages.
A colonist has died.
Oh, did you know? Yeah, well. You know, probably not have them here. Probably not have them here yet. Is that a child? Oh no, that's a child. Death of a child. I was not ready to do this. Oops. Dying of the inner light.
The day is searing hot. You find refuge in the blessedly cool corridors of the home tree.
The doors behind you shut just as the shuttle takes off. No time to catch your breath as the gathering is about to begin. Hundreds of people had come to the Red Valley home tree to answer your call. The conspiracy you've been gathering in the past year or so has grown to numbers which require the establishment of organization or at least a unified plan for the future. This is why you have ventured to the other side of the globe to contact the local anti-authority dissidents. The things you have seen lifted the veil created by the misinformation propaganda you had all been fed. You had seen cities overrun by disease and starvation, where angry mobs riot every day in the desperate attempt to avoid the inevitable.
I aim to please your musical needs.
You have seen the barren landscapes of the planet dotted by the ruins of cities and factories where nothing lives and grows. The world is dying, and you know this with all of your heart and mind. Oh.
The waters of the deep ground reservoir are long gone.
That's not good for me.
Replaced now with the leaders of various resistance cells.
They all await you to start the meeting, and you don't keep them in suspense. The horrible truth devours your heart, and you have to share the burden with them. Listen to their words and advice, and set the course for the future. You know the gathering wouldn't be easy, as the tensions had grown strong within the ranks of the resistance. Clansmen straying from city dwellers and vice versa. Bad blood is running between the two groups, each viewing the other as something far too different to tolerate. Troubling. You're attributing much of this behavior to the recent effects of the cure taken by your clansmen, which turned their world upside down. You hope they realize the vital role of the city dissidents, mostly scientists and thinkers, who will bear skills and knowledge of which your people have been deprived on purpose. You don't have any intention to delay the meeting. You stand before the crowd and start to raise your voice. The murmur of the reservoir stops and everyone listens.
You talk for what seems an eternity, hoping beyond hope that your words are enough to reach the hearts of your audience.
You describe the pictures of the dying world and make sure they understand that the clock is ticking for all of you. You cannot wait for better times, but the raw military might of the authority makes any attempt for direct confrontation a lost cause. After all, Your people are farmers, not soldiers. One by one, the cell leaders speak their minds. The discussion is heated and continues until late in the night. You dismiss the gathering with the promise of continued tomorrow. Later, you're lying in bed and the sleep is chased away by your heavy thoughts. You realize that your world weighs a lot and your word weighs a lot, and whichever solution you support, it would probably be the course for the future. Some of the clansmen propose that all must hide deep in the desert and live off the land the way you did before, but this would mean condemning millions of people in the city to a starving death. The scientists who perfected the cure uphold the plan to introduce gene-altering chemicals into the food rations sent to the city. This will instill the truth directly into the minds of the people and cause them to rise. Anarchy. You insist on taking the most brave, noble path, to send agents to spread the truth, spread the word of the people to the city. This would be dangerous and even fatal should the authority agents get their hands on you. Retreat to the desert and let city dwellers fend themselves. It's either them, us, or them. Spread the cure, spread the truth. Interesting. 46 minutes. Well, you know what's very interesting is I'm going to make this the end of the episode, and let's call this a cliffhanger for tomorrow. Or, you know, the next time I release the next video. So, I will thank you all for watching my completely disorganized chaos. This is, I guess, what happens late game. Yeah, so thank you all for watching again, and just try to be kind to one another. There's nothing really to lose from being kind. I don't mean lose your shirt, I just mean kind words, you know? Please, be kind. It's free. Thank you, and see you next time. Goodbye.